Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti Digulwani with Research Methodology 1. Started with chapter number 1. We have started with the topic variable and types of variable. In that we have learned independent variable, dependent variable, moderating variable, and today we will start with the extraneous variable. Extraneous variables are those variables in the research environment which may have a little impact on dependent variable but which are not controlled. As I have said that we have to make clear firstly about independent and dependent variable. Now which are these extraneous variable which have impact on dependent variable but which are not controlled? Now this variable will affect to the dependent variable but it cannot be controlled in certain conditions, or majorly it cannot be controlled. See how. Again, we are going with the similar example. The introduction of 5 days per week, which is our independent variable, will lead to increased productivity per worker, especially among younger workers. Younger worker is our moderating variable. But here, if we include certain condition which cannot be controlled but which will affect to our dependent variable, then which conditions we can say over here? Suppose, take for example, if these younger workers are going on the strike, they are allowed to work for 5 days per week, then it is increasing mean their productivity. Younger workers are there, but then too if these workers are going on strike, that is not controllable situation for the heads, for the owners. So you can say that it affects to our dependent variable. If younger workers goes on strike, then it affects to our dependent variable. How it affects to our dependent variable? That productivity which has already increased, it will slow down, because for certain days they are not going to work, so obviously production will not be there. So it affects to our dependent variable if employees goes on strike. Number 1. Number 2, if there is a shortage of material. Now if shortage of material is there, then it cannot be controlled by you as the owner of the company. It is not in your hand if there is a shortage in the market. Alternatively, again it affects to the dependent variable. How? Again, you have introduced 5 days, you want to increase the productivity, you have hired the younger workers, but because of the shortage in the market it is not possible to control the situation, and alternatively it will affect to dependent variable. In the same way, number 3, you can say that if government changes their rules, if government changes their rules, again it cannot be controlled. And if government changes rules, then it affects to your dependent variable. If government changes rule that you cannot allow your employees to work for 5 days, take for example, you have introduced it, but if government is changing their rule, then it is not in your hand. Automatically it will give effect to your dependent variable. So these are the certain examples of the extraneous variable. In this way, there are certain condition which is not in the hand of the owner of the firm. In the same way, suppose if you want to say that if competitors are increasing their quality and they are reducing the prices of their product, it is not in your hand, it cannot be controlled by you. Your productivity is higher, your efficiency of the employees is higher, but if competitors are reducing their prices, then alternatively it will affect to your dependent variable. Why? If competitors are in reducing their prices, then customers will go to purchase their product only. So alternatively your product would not be sold into the market, and if your products are not going to be sale into the market, then automatically you have to reduce your production. Even though there is a increase in the productivity of workers, but you cannot allow them to produce more. So alternatively, it affects to your dependent variable. So hope it is clear in the mind. Extraneous variable are the variables which may have impact on dependent variable and which cannot be controlled. Here I haven't mentioned the example of extraneous variable because there are 3 to 4 examples. Number 5 is intervening variable. Now, intervening variable refers to abstract processes that are not directly observed but the link the independent and dependent variable. Or in other way, it is the variable which affects the dependent variable but which cannot be seen. Mainly, it affects to independent and dependent variable. In short, if you want to remember it, or in other language, if you want to remember it, then directly you can here say that it is the variable which affects to dependent variable but which cannot be seen. In extraneous variable, same thing is there, that it affects to dependent variable but which cannot be controlled. Here it affects to dependent variable but it cannot be seen. Here you cannot see the particular variable but it affects to our dependent variable. Going with the same example, introduction of 5 days per week will lead to higher productivity because of job satisfaction of the employees. Now, when you are only giving 5 days per week to work, it will increase productivity. But why productivity is increases? Because your employees are satisfied over there because of working of the 5 days. You cannot see it that whether they are satisfied or not satisfied, but as they are doing the work effectively, you can think that, or you can assume that employees are satisfied, and that's why there is a increase in the productivity. Now, satisfaction cannot be seen by a particular people from their eyes. They can feel it, but they cannot see it. In the same way, if you want to check the perception of a particular people, you can see their perception from their behavior, but you cannot see it. Feeling is there, but it cannot be seen from the eyes. If employees are working betterly, happily, you can see that particular thing. That means they are satisfied, but directly it cannot measured or it cannot be seen from the particular eyes. So here intervening variable is what? It affects to dependent variable. Whatever results of dependent variable is there, negative or positive. It can be negative, it can be positive, but you can say that it cannot be seen. So here we are concluding with the 5 variables. Let us take a brief of this variable which changes continuously and to which values can be assigned. 5 types of variables are there. Independent variable, which is denoted with IV. This is a variable which is measured, manipulated and selected by the researcher to determine relationship with dependent variable. Dependent variable, which is denoted with DV, and it is fully dependent on the independent variable. We have taken so many examples related to this. Now, this only determines the effect of the independent variable. That means dependent is a cause, and here dependent variable gives the result. Number 3, moderating variable, which is denoted with MV. It only modifies the relationship between independent and dependent variable. Number 4, extraneous variable, which give effect on dependent variable but which cannot be controlled. an intervening variable which is denoted with IVV. Here it gives effects on dependent variable but it cannot be seen. So today we are concluding with this types of variable. In the next video we will go with the next question. Till then, stay tuned. Have a good day.